Please use code PAT in the shop so I get extra Meow Mix, please, please.
Hey, what's up, guys? It's your boy, the Chief, aka the Chef, aka the Undercooked Pepperoni Pizza, bringing you a brand new episode of Brawl Stars, where inside of today's video, we're gonna be checking out the new Brawler coming out on April 10th inside of Brawl Stars, which is gonna end up being Sprout, who's a plant-based brawler that's a ton of fun. Now, inside of this video, I'll be breaking down Sprout for you, giving my first review, first gameplay, telling you if I think it's good or bad, and we're also gonna be checking out the new Horus Bo skin that you guys can pick up in the shop very soon. Of course, if you guys want to support me and my channel whenever these drop, make sure you're using code PAT in the shop to show me some love. It would be much appreciated. Let me offer you a Chief Cat.
Please use code PAT in the shop so I get extra Meow Mix, please, please.
All right, so let's get into Sprout, who is the first it brawler inside of Brawl Stars. Sprout isn't it, so you can see that Sprout was built to plant life, launching bouncy seed bombs with reckless love. Its super creates a plant-based obstacle. Okay, cool. So basically with Sprout, you're gonna end up throwing this plant-based bomb that if it hits someone directly, it does damage immediately, but it also bounces, and you can bounce it off walls with these crazy combinations that I'll show you guys in a moment, and that's Sprout's major source of damage. Now, Sprout's super called Hedge ends up throwing a super seed that builds basically a wall. It's not a bush like I thought inside of Brawl Talk, but it's actually a physical thick wall vine where basically enemies aren't able to go through it, and it creates a temporary obstacle on the map. Pretty good for trapping opponents, and of course, we do have gadgets and star powers now that we're gonna need to hop into as well. Now, Sprout's gadget is really simple. It ends up consuming a bush and gives you 3,000 HP, which is crazy. Honestly, Sprout isn't the tankiest brawler, so having something like this is really OP actually. And finally, Overgrowth is gonna be Sprout's star power that makes it to where when you throw your seed bomb and you don't make initial contact with an enemy, it'll actually bounce a couple times and have a large explosion radius at the very end. I'm gonna show you guys this in game. Let's go and just go to the training arena real quick, and then we're gonna get into a couple of battles. Of course, we've got Horus Bo to check out as well, which I'm super excited about, but take a look at Sprout. 4,200 HP right now at this base level, and going on in, you're gonna check me throw my attack, and check this out right here. You're gonna throw your attack. If it doesn't hit someone right away, it'll bounce, and with that star power, it has that explosion at the very end. So check this out. If I throw this onto this brawler, it'll instantly hit for 1,400 HP, and it does a little bit of splash damage as well. But like I said, if you end up just throwing enough to where you don't kill anyone, let's see right here, boom, it gets that big explosion radius from his star power, which is really, really OP. All right, let's try this super. You find yourself fighting an enemy, you need to make your quick escape and trap them in, boom. Play your super and it creates an impenetrable vine wall that'll keep you in tip-top shape as you wait out your opponents, and of course, you can attack them while they're doing this. And by the way, did you guys see that right there? When you throw your attack, it bounces back and forth off the walls, as well as you can throw it over the walls. It's the only attack in a game that serves as both a bounce as well as an opportunity to throw something over the wall. Really, really fun. That's Sprout's main kit. Let's get into a couple of battles and see how he fares. So getting into match number one, I'm going to hold off on my true opinions until we finish up this match and you guys can see exactly how this works. But again, 1,400 base damage is actually the exact same amount of damage that Jean does at base level. Now, the thing with Sprout is that it's much more difficult to hit your shots compared to someone like a Jean because you have to throw it like this and it can end up being pretty tricky. You do get a little bit of versatility with the bounce and the fact that Sprout is a thrower, which is nice, which not a lot of people probably thought of right away. Let's go and use our little vine right here to act as a stun, and you can see that Sprout's base damage is consistent, but it is a little bit difficult to land its shots every single time. All right, moving back on in, we do have the gadget, which I just walked over. I need to use this gadget for you guys. Honestly, it is so good and ridiculous that it gives you 3,000 HP. Let's wait against this Rosa right here. Check this out. We're just gonna take a bunch of damage. Boom! 3,000 HP in a single flick of the wrist. Very nicely done. Another brawler right here. Let's just start bouncing on around, and the bounties are honestly busted, and with that star power especially, it gives you so much more value when you're able to throw on in. Of course, you do have to clear the wall, guys. It's not like a Barley where you can do whatever you want. That's going to be a big clap on the tick. Let's get into match number two and talk about what I think about Sprout. Here we go. Battle number two. Okay, let me tell you guys what I think about Sprout. Now, Sprout, definitely an interesting brawler. The fact that it's a thrower on top of also being able to throw things that bounce. You can do some crazy combinations, throwing something off the wall, having it come backwards and hit an opponent. There's going to be a lot of deception when it comes to Sprout, and players who are really good are going to be able to bend that vine and that seed all over the place to be able to put in some work. But I'm a little bit worried about those less skilled players because honestly, Sprout actually, I think, has a pretty decent skill cap inside of Brawl Stars. And what a skill cap means is that, you know, you have to have a decent amount of you know, game knowledge to be able to play Sprout effectively. Jackie is what you call a low skill cap brawler. You literally mash your face on your new OnePlus 7T Pro 5G McLaren until you get an easy victory. With Sprout, you actually have to be pretty careful with how you throw your shots. By the way, those bounces right there are hilarious. Like, look at this bouncing back and forth. That's actually hysterical how much you can bounce it back and forth. Okay, let's try this again. Look at this, dude, this is broken. Honestly, the bounces are broken. Supercell needs to fix the bounces. Moving on, yeah, I think Sprout is going to be a solid brawler. I think that players are really good, are going to figure out how to play Sprout effectively, but I don't think it's necessarily going to be something where people are losing their minds about Sprout all the time. I don't know. But also at the same time, Sprout is a thrower, which just makes things so much more difficult. Sprout is like a Dynamite, except way easier to hit shots and with a lot more versatility. Instead of giving Dynamite the buff that they need, Supercell basically released a brawler that's going to eat his lunch. Guys, as you can see, I am clearly torn on where to put Sprout inside of this meta. I feel like it could be something where Sprout goes live and everyone says he's absolutely ridiculous, or maybe it's just like a little bit difficult to play. Definitely not useless at all, like maybe the very first tick was, but Sprout clearly has some strengths, clearly has some weaknesses as far as HP goes, but the more and more I think about it, oh no, I think Sprout actually might be OP. Oh, guys. The throwing and the bouncing honestly just gives so much versatility to where I'm a little scared. We only have one power cube, by the way, and we're already dealing massive splash damage. Okay, all right, I give up. Sprout's gonna be OP. I give up, guys. I give up. Sprout's gonna be OP. You guys heard it here first. Use code PAT in the shop when you buy it, and make sure you show your boy some love. All right, we'll just continue spraying and praying. You can see, honestly, like I said, it's like a Dynamite where you just get so much value. Like I said, Sprout, as much as I don't want it to be, it's gonna be, guys. It's gonna be. Sprout's gonna be OP. So one thing pretty sweet coming out inside of these new changes, guys, is the new bow skin. Now remember, this skin was actually created by a community member. I don't remember if this was Getty Core or the other one, but this new skin looks absolutely amazing, guys. Look at those gold lightning bolts from Bo's arrows that go on through. Really, really nice skin. And this is potentially one of the best skins inside of Brawl Stars right now, guys. I mean, I might just die right here, but we don't talk about that. Ems is gonna get the hands right there, beautifully done. But guys, this skin is pretty nice. If you're skinning to win and you're using Horus Bo, you're gonna find yourself having a good time. I mean, look at that eagle turret, by the way, right there. That is absolutely swaggy. Let's throw our super. The gold mines of justice are absolutely gorgeous. Yeah, I mean, even just the gold effects from when you go in are super nice. And this is gonna be pretty good stuff. All right, looks like we've got a Rosa, who we can just wait this one on out. Maybe Rosa's gonna end up attacking. Nope, Rosa's just gonna do nothing right there. Let's just try to clean things up with 2 more hits. We got it. 1 more brawler, 1 more dub. Come on, come on. Give me something right here. Honestly, the colors on this skin are amazing. Look how like vibrant the black and the gold are. Like, that's one of my favorite parts. This skin clearly stands out as like, yo, I'm important. I'm a gemmer. I spend a lot of money. I'm not afraid to say it. And guys, for someone like me that's free to play, I guess that's a pretty cool thing. So I want to hear from you guys what you think about Sprout before it ends up being released in the game very soon. Of course, Sprout will be released on the 10th of April. I don't have the exact time, so don't ask me, but Sprout's gonna be coming out very soon. You guys can get Sprout in game, and again, hopefully using code PAT if you're gonna check it out. Again, for me, as much as I don't want it to be, as much as I want to say that Sprout's gonna be a little bit difficult to play, that not everyone's gonna be able to play it, Sprout just feels really good. I don't know if the super maybe is gonna be able to get max value in all the situations, but even then, you can also use it to back on up. Ooh, man, we're actually missing this Terra pretty badly, so you do actually have to not be bad at the game to do work with Sprout. That's the one thing. Auto-aiming Sprout all the time isn't going to work, so it's not going to be an auto-aim legend like some of these previous OP brawlers have been, like Leon, like Rosa. Okay, almost every single brawler, honestly. But yeah, you're going to actually have to be able to hit some shots. Look at that. The auto-aim isn't so reliable all the time. We're going to end up getting the final 2 shots right there. Little interruption, by the way. Do you guys see that? With your super, you can end up using it as an interruption, and I had so much fun that I just ended up dying. Well, this is going to be the final one for me, guys. Sprout going to go live in game very soon. I can't wait to check it out, try to put in some work. I'll get a final test from you guys, and if honestly, the fact that Sprout doesn't release for like 10 days, if people really like complain about him or Supercell has any last second changes, I'm sure that they'll address them very soon before it ends up going live. But yeah, look at this range, by the way, guys. The range is sick. Honestly, though, I think that smart players will know how to avoid Sprout, but I think that good Sprouts will know how to hit players. You guys get what I'm saying right there? You guys picking up the 500 IQ comments I'm giving you guys right now? Sprout's going to be high risk, high reward. It will matter who plays Sprout, not just some random noob who tries to 360 no-scope you. Guys, let's go and get this BB out of our face, and hopefully we see Sprout inside of the game sooner than later. No delays, Supercell. Check out Horus Bo, check out Sprout as soon as they go live. That is going to do it for me. And let's go and clean this one out and see if we can make a tribe win. 3 brawlers left. 1 dream. Rosa going in. Oh, this Rosa, dude, so tanky. I don't know how I can even, I mean, I guess bursting down tanky brawlers might be an issue with Sprout, but still, look at this. Dude, I mean, come on. Come on, guys. Let's be, come on. Throw that right at that Piper. GG, well played. Bye, guys. Say bye. Bye.